Are you snapping at your kids? Do you feel overwhelmed? You just don't know what to do. You're like over the top, feeling terrible, and you just need some help. I'm here to give you a couple of suggestions as a mom of five and a grandma to four grandbabies, just a few things to think about. So, first of all, the most important thing is taking care of you. And I know you're going to say, how do I have time to do that? I don't have time to do that. I don't even have time to go to the bathroom, right? I can relate. But you still have to be able to keep up with them. And the way to be able to do that and the way to be able to stay patient and calm is to take care of you. So there's a few things that you can do. First of all, get outside with your kiddos, whether it's cold or rainy, whatever, just get outside. Even if it's for 5 minutes, it's going to really, really help. Connect with other moms. That's going to help a lot too, to feel that you're in a tribe, to hear other moms be like, yeah, I can relate. I get it too. That always feels good to know that someone else can relate to what you're going through. I used to take my kids to the gym, and even though it was a lot of effort to drag them out, it would give me time to exercise, which is going to give me more energy, give me more patience as well. Because if you're tired, you definitely know that you're short on patience, right? But going to the gym, a lot of gyms have play areas for the kids. So they can go and play for an hour and you can go to the gym for an hour. It's like amazing. It takes a lot of effort to do it, but it's going to get you a lot more energy and give you a lot more in the end. It's worth the effort. That's for sure. Number two, take some time to make some meals and make like 3 and 4 times the recipe so that you have a lot of food available instead of when you were having those maybe meltdowns around 5 o'clock hour. So you have a lot of food prepared, healthy foods. Like grabbing foods that aren't nourishing are not going to make you feel good, and then obviously not going to be good for your kids. So try to set aside some time. And I mean, I know this all takes organization, right? Which is really important, especially if you have kiddos. And if you're working, besides, that's really hard. Try to set aside time, maybe on a Sunday, where the kids can chip in, your partner can chip in, and get knock out some big soups or chilies or casseroles or anything you can prepare ahead of time is going to really, really help a lot. Also, if you are a supplement person, I'm a huge supplement person. I always feel like we need to fill in the gap. I remember doing a lot of protein shakes when I was a young mom, just a quick, easy, nourishing meal. And in fact, my grandkids take them too, just to fill in the gaps again. Or if you need something real quick, like a high quality protein shake is great. But I think the best that I have found, and I wish that I had this when I was a young mom, because it helps me so much, is Happy Juice. And here's what it looks like. Like, this is really simple. 2 sticks that you mix together in water. It tastes absolutely incredible. And we have it in other flavors too. But I think mango, which is recently released, has got to be top on my list. I mean, the watermelon's great. The grape is great, but I love it. What it does is gives you energy, gives you motivation. It calms you by producing GABA, which is a neurotransmitter that helps us to stay calm. It reduces cortisol, which is another neurotransmitter, but that's the neurotransmitter where you're like stressed out. You don't want to have really high cortisol levels where you're feeling like you're in fight or flight all the time. You want to be able to stay calm. So this is providing you with these strains of probiotics and prebiotics are helping you to reduce cortisol levels, increase GABA, increase serotonin, which is that feel-good neurotransmitter, increase dopamine, which is also a great neurotransmitter for motivation. It helps to keep you calm. It helps to keep you focused. It provides really good probiotics, prebiotics, phytobiotics, and psychobiotics. So psychobiotics are those strains that are really targeted and clinically studied to help you feel mentally better. If you are feeling like really anxious or you are feeling really down, just really kind of low, these strains are going to help to boost that. So I think that this right here is powerhouse. So Happy Juice is definitely top of my list in terms of stress resilience, energy, focus, mood, all of it. It's just so incredibly easy. It tastes so good. And I would say it would be like the number one tool for moms that are feeling overwhelmed, that are feeling tired, that are feeling stressed, that are feeling really, really snappy. That whole feeling of being snappy and snapping at your kids, I mean, I hear stories. In fact, today on our call, there was a mom on there that was saying that. She's like, I had like rage with my kids, which of course you're not going to feel good about, right? You can go and look in the Mental Wellness Warriors group and you'll see lots of stories in there. I will post that link. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You can also check out my parenting playlist, which is pretty phenomenal. I brought on a bunch of parent experts, parent coaches, and sharing different strategies and techniques for raising children. Like education is power, right? I took parenting courses when I was raising my kids. It was super, super valuable. Something you don't want to overlook. We don't come into this parenting game knowing what we're doing. And it's so funny that people think we're supposed to know, but reach out for information. If you're struggling with, say, tantrums, or you're struggling with maybe your kid's not listening, there's reasons for that. And so educate yourself, listen to podcasts, hire a parent coach. That's the quickest way to get it done. I've been helping my daughter with my 3-year-old and 1-year-old grandsons. I'm actually in a parenting coaching group because even though I'm a grandma, I have raised my kids. There's still new things that are coming up in education and ways to deal with certain behaviors and ways to look at them and ways to interact with your children and get that connection that they need so desperately in our busy, busy lives, right? Definitely check out the playlist that I have here. I will drop the information about the happy juice. I would get on that like ASAP because it is going to bring so much into your life. And when you fill your cup, remember, that's going to help with your children. So you can't give from an empty cup. All right. I will see you again. Have a fantastic day.